Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome to the channel. It's mid-November here in Texas. We're gonna see if we can't find some fall crappie. According to all the Facebook fishing guides, the crappie have moved in shallow. So we're gonna try some shallow areas of this lake. Today we got the Old Town Autopilot 120 kayak. We're gonna get it set up and get out on the water. Anyways, we'll see you in a little bit. I just realized I left my controller for the trolling motor at home. The cool thing about the autopilot is you can download an app and control the motor on your phone. But I was having problems connecting to the motor itself. This should have been an indication of how the day was going to go. I should have just packed it up and went home. Alright, we're gonna go fish this back area of this lake. It's according to the graph, it's pretty shallow throughout here. There's also an old crappie barge that's in disrepair that should hold some pretty good structure. But also back here there's a submerged creek bed. Looks like it's about 5 foot of water or so. Like I said before, everybody's saying the crappie have moved in shallow. So we're going to come back here and see if we can't get on them. Really testing the limits of this kayak, but it handles these waves really well. It's kind of a slow day out here for boats, so that's a good thing. I think I've only seen one other boat. Fishing's been kind of slow so far. We went and tried these shallow water areas with no luck. I'm gonna hit a couple brush piles that I know of, see if the fish aren't there. Sand bass. Not a bad little sandy. While cruising the lake, I noticed movement on the shore. I looked closer and it was a white-tailed deer. Here's a picture of it. On this part of the lake, there's a creek that feeds into the lake. In months before, I've been able to get back there and catch crappie, but today, it just wasn't possible. The water got very shallow, and I started dragging the motor on the bottom. I decided just to give it up. I didn't want to get stuck back there. I ended up having to pull up the motor and paddle my way out of there. I guess today just wasn't meant to be a good fishing day. Having caught one fish and fishing conditions not ideal, I decided to pack it in and head in. Unfortunately, the winds have picked up and water was breaking over the bow of the boat. Definitely made for a bumpy ride back. On the way to the boat ramp, I saw something fly overhead. It looked like a bald eagle, which is a very rare sighting in this part of North Texas. I was able to grab a picture of it. Here's a pic of it. Anyways, the fishing wasn't so great today, but it was nice getting out on the water and seeing some wildlife. Thanks for watching, everybody.